Welcome everybody to another behind the scenes Richmond video. It's me, Richmond. Today we're talking about the We're Not Talking About That No More video that I just did recently. And we're going to jump right in to the source material. This video was super fun for me to make because it is just out of control. So funny to me. Some of the stuff I put in there is just funny on another level of Richmond. Yeah. I'm looking forward to talking about it. Looking forward to getting into it. If you like this material, one second. Please drop me a like or a follow. I have another new subscriber. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching these videos. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump into the behind the scenes of the We're Not Talking About That No More video. The beginning part is what has been going on in the news lately, which is that Trump hates his supporters, at least the ones who believe in the Epstein files, believes they're real. And he is going on this tangent attacking them, saying that they're not really MAGA, or rather like he doesn't need their support. And I put some tweets up there, some news blurbs, and then I put some pictures of some people that he just doesn't fuck with anymore. And the Elmo one was funny to me, and I meant to have this whole thing about Elmo, and like, was Elmo on the island? And I wanted to do a prelude to the video by sitting down here to talk about it like I used to. And I will start doing those things. I just didn't have time to do it before I put this out. And I never got a chance to do that, but no matter. Elmo pops up several times, and I'm sure that those of you watching are like, why is Elmo in this video? And yeah, maybe he's on the island, maybe he's not. We haven't heard from Elmo. We don't know what Elmo is thinking or doing. But here are a few people that I think are turning against Trump. You know, the Elon picture, Dave Smith, I'm not going to say this person's name, Joe Rogan, and then just like your average Trumper. So I thought I'd start with that, and just like this kind of like almost 90s R&B song where the guy's like, I don't need you, I don't want you, I don't care if you don't leave me, and please come back if you think we should get back together again, because I don't, but can you please? And it's kind of going in that vein. Let's keep going. We don't need to talk about what's going on with our boys, and in some cases my guys, they're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi. Why? Pam Bondi. Why? Alright, let's stop right there to say that what's going on with some of my boys, and then you see just a very quick picture of the boys in the band. And then this is funny because I say my gals, and it's the Golden Girls, which everyone knows, but then I put two pictures of Gal Gadot that say no range. It's like boom, boom, right, kind of coming at your face. And I just thought it was funny to be like my gals, and then add Gal Gadot in there, and then I've seen some videos of her. I've seen a couple movies of hers, and she says no range at all, and not a good actress at all. And then I said, oh, the way it starts off is, what's going on with some of my boys in case I don't... It's like this pleading, recitative, melodramatic, no rhythm type of deal, which is super present if you've ever seen the Trapped in the Closet Chronicles from one R. Kelly. And I put R. Kelly in the video later on if you watch through the entire thing. It was, so that type of singing is supposed to be really bad. Not that I have to try that hard, but it's supposed to be bad. It's supposed to be like, oh my God, like that type of deal. And I just thought it was so funny. But actually, I'm reading the tweet. I have to say, Trump's tweets are just glorious. They always have been. This one in particular is just too hard not to make fun of. So funny. Let's keep going. Fantastic job. We're all on one team. MAGA. And I don't like what's happening. No, we have a perfect. Let's stop there, because the whole MAGA thing, and I could be wrong, was started by Reagan. That's a Reagan thing. Make America great. Make America great. And then I rhymed MAGA. I don't like what's happening. And I think that's an imperfect rhyme. I tried my best. I'm sorry for my lyricists out there. I was trying my best. And when I put the happening, or the word happening, it's a picture of Mark Wahlberg from The Happening. And if you have seen that movie, you will know that it happens to be very bad, and he happens to be awful in it. But I just searched the internet for like the worst picture of Mark Wahlberg in that movie, and a close-up on his buck-ass teeth is funny to me. Anyway, we have a perfect administration, talk of the world. You see Cockeyed Cash up there. So funny. I love that nickname. And you see like a fisheye on his face just to make him look even more ridiculous. Although I don't know which picture's better. This one? Or that one? I don't know which picture's better, to be honest. I have no idea. But I took that. I mean, I could have read the entire tweet. And I think maybe that's what I was going to do at the very beginning. And maybe that's what you thought I was going to do. But no, I turned it around. Because we have a perfect administration, talk of the world. And I just started doing that over and over and over again just basically start this chorus of this ridiculous statement. Who says we have a perfect administration, talk of the world? I mean, it's just so ridiculous to me that he would type something like that. I mean, look, he's Donald Trump. He's going to type a lot of crazy shit. But I kind of got onto that. Like, that really got stuck in my head. So I use that as the chorus of the song. Let's keep going. It's selfish people trying to hurt it. All over a guy who died, Jeffrey. That part makes me laugh each time because I never say his name in the entire video. And in the beginning of the video when I say, I don't want you in my life, I don't need you in my life, I don't want you on my team, I could have said something like, Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. But I didn't. I could have rhymed the word team with Epstein, but I decided not to do that. I wanted to show, not tell. And, I mean, that's kind of like a hoity-toity way to be like, I'm a writer, I'm not showing, I'm not telling. But it's more like, we don't have to talk, we don't have to say his name. You know, we all know what's going on in the news this week. We all get it. We all understand. And I think that blocking his name out, except for on the ticker there, I didn't do that, but blocking his name out, blocking his face out, not showing him is hilarious. And putting that beat there is just chef's kiss for me. Makes me laugh every time. 3 years it's been over and over again, over and over again, all over again. This is funny because I said, what is the most cartoonish thing I can get as an island, and then put the people who are on the island. And it is this, it's a total contrast between what's really seriously going on with the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein and the island, and then like these pictures of these men on this cartoon island along with Elmo. So it's not funny at all, but I was trying to make it seem funny, even though it's not funny at all. Let's keep going. And it was written by Obama and Comey and Hillary. All right, let's talk about this because this is funny to me. Comey. So literally Satan. I was looking up, I just said pictures of Obama, but I wanted to do something stupid. And I guess this guy played Satan in a production about Jesus or something. You know, whoever that is. And the people got mad because they say it looks like Obama. Low key, kind of. And then there is Comey. And then there is a moment where I put on Crooked Hillary. Look at that picture of her from the 1960s or 70s. And then she's also she's kind of put into a broken phone. And if you know anything about the emails, lock her up. lock her up for those emails, gosh darn it. But then I said, tall ass Comey, and that to me, that's, I don't know if any people know about this, but when, it was a big deal when Comey was in the administration, when he would try to hide from Trump in these curtains. So I found this picture. Exactly, yeah. So that's funny to me. I think Comey's like, I don't know, 7 feet tall. Something crazy like that. Moving on. Don't we have stuff going on all over the world? Get ready to bomb Iran. Yeah, and was there something happening? I think I've used Saddam Hussein's picture in my videos for every single video that I've done the past year. I don't know, it's just fun. It's funny to me. I mean, this is so, it's just ridiculous. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I think it's hilarious. Let's keep going. Texas, yeah, there was something going on. I think Texas, that's right. Yeah, we're not talking about him anymore. Because we have a perfect administration. Perfect administration. It's perfect. So against the chorus of this song, we have all the bad things that Trump has done so far. Only bad things, really. The student loan stuff, the ICE raids, Elon holding a chainsaw. You know, that's just 3 things I can think of off top. And, you know, it's a contrast because you're saying we have a perfect administration. It's the talk of the world. Listen, I don't deny that this administration is the talk of the world. It definitely is the talk of the world. But for it to be perfect, nothing's perfect. Biden wasn't perfect. Obama wasn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I think it's just so ridiculous for him to use this, like, hubristic language. Is that how you say it? And to be having all this stuff happens that nobody likes. I mean, ridiculous, right? Let's keep going. This was so funny to me. When I was making this beat, I said to myself, I just started singing the chorus of Ignition. I was like, oh, it fits perfectly. It fits perfectly with this. And I put it in there, and I also think it's a thing about, like, we are going to move on in this news cycle at some point. I don't think the Epstein stuff is going to last forever. I think today is Saturday the 19th. I think that it will last 3 or 4 more days, and then we'll be done. And it shows how we as people move on very quickly from the news cycle moves on very quickly. And I wanted to put that in the video because it's such a sleight of hand transition. You don't know that it's coming. And that's the way the news cycle is. Like, something's going to happen next week, and we're all going to be over this. Now, I hope that this stays in the news because I really want to see those files. I really want, as a person of MAGA, you know, I want to see those files. And I just think we're going to move on. But anyway, I also wanted to put R. Kelly in it because he is serving time currently for, you know, bad stuff. Okay, bad stuff. He's serving time for basically Epstein stuff. There are certain people that should be right there with him. You know, politicians, regular people who were on the island, billionaires, CEOs, whoever. What were you doing on there? Anyway, this is so funny to me. Let's finish it out. Sipping on fucking rum. I'm like, so I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. It's the remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in your wishing. Sipping on fucking rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Cool video, fun video to do. Spent a lot of time making that. If you like this content, thank you so much for watching the behind the scenes. Leave me a like, leave me a follow. I'm trying to get to 60 subscribers by the end of the summer. I have 59 right now, and thank you so much for that person who just subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. But I have to hold up my end of the bargain. I have to keep making fire content. And if I could keep making that fire content, then people will just come to my channel. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.